That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
What's going on, everybody? DLong here, and today we are back with a brand new video, and today we are here with episode 1 of Storytime Saturday. Typically how I want to do it is each week I will put up a few stories from my life on a Twitter poll, and I'm going to let you guys decide what we talk about. Well, for today's video, a lot of people wanted to see the time that I got a gun pulled on me. So I'm not going to be like the YouTubers and dance around the story just so I can stretch out the video as long as it goes. I'm just going to get right to the point. The year was 2017. I was a sophomore in high school, and around that time had made a new group of friends through some other mutual friends, and we were hanging out pretty much every day. I tried to stay out late with them if I could, but at this time, I'm only 17. I still live with my parents, and I had to, listen to them. It was their house, their rules, so I had a curfew. Sometimes I didn't follow it, but around this time I was just trying to be better in school. I wasn't really doing so well, so I wasn't trying to get under their skin. I was just trying to get my shit done and slide by without any problems. But Fridays were my favorite day of the week because I can hang out with them for as long as I want. Usually I'd come home about usually 4 or 5 in the morning, which to some people is probably not good, but it was high school and I was just trying to have a good time. The people I hung out with were older than me. Parents were, they didn't care, but at the same time they were a little worried about me. I think the oldest guy in our group at the time, I want to say, was like 23, and me being a 17-year-old, I was learning quite a bit of things from them. To this day, actually helped me out a lot in life. They gave me a lot of great advice, and still to this day I consider them some of my greatest friends. We don't talk much anymore, but I still owe them a lot. Anyways, Friday was the best time of the week, like I said. So that Friday I was in school, I was looking at the clock, waiting for it to hit 3 so I can go home, get changed, and go hang out with the boys. School finally let out. I went home and I got my swimming trunks because we went to go do what we always do on Friday and usually Saturdays and sometimes Sundays too. We would go to the mobile home center, where a few of my friends lived because they had a cool pool with these little square tables that you could take the lid off to create a hole, and we'd play pool basketball. We'd usually play that for about 3 hours. We'd order some pizza, do some stupid shit, just hooligan things. One time we even lit a firework and we put it in my backpack just to see what would happen. Just guy things. Anyways, I go home, I get dressed, I get to the pool, and we're all just hanging out and just having a great time. Unfortunately, I don't remember what the circumstances were, but I had to be picked up that night by my parents. I couldn't have one of my friends drive me home. I don't really remember the reason. Maybe my friend his car wasn't working. I don't remember why, because usually Fridays, like I said, we stay out for a while, but this time I had to go home with a guardian. So about halfway through this adventure, if you guys didn't know, I have a few little medical things going on with me. This one all my life. I almost died from it when I was a kid. I might do another little story time on that too. I have low blood sugar. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It is low blood sugar, but it's got a different name for it. Anyways, I have that. And we were playing in the pool. We were playing basketball in the pool, and I started not to feel so well. Typically, when I get low blood sugar, I just need to eat something, and then I'm okay. My God, the more I talk about this, the lamer I sound. So I start feeling like this, and I realize, all right, I gotta eat something. And for some reason, the first thing that I can think of was, ooh, Takis sound good, which I don't know for low blood sugar. I'm assuming you want to eat healthier things in order to feel better, but no, I just wanted some Takis. So I was just gonna go to the store by myself, which was a mile walk from the mobile home, maybe a little bit longer. I don't remember exactly, but it was a pretty far walk. It was at least a mile. And so a few of the boys, being the greatest friends that they are, I didn't tell them about any of this because I was embarrassed, and they still don't know about this to this day. You want us to go with you? Or I think I asked if someone wanted to go with me, and they told me to fuck off. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But I was also like, I don't want to ruin their, time. They're vibing in the pool. I'm not going to make them, walk with me. So as I'm walking out the gate, they say, Dylan, stop. And I'm thinking like, oh, these guys are some great friends. They want to walk with me. Nope, they just start piling on orders of things that they want from 7-Eleven, so now I'm like the fucking DoorDash man, so I can't disappoint. Now I have to go. But around this time, and unfortunately I did not get my Takis, but as I'm walking out the gate to head down the street, my dad calls me and he's like, hey, I'm here to pick you up. I'm like, okay, cool. He was at the 7-Eleven where I was heading anyway, so it works out. So I tell the guys, hey, I can't get your snacks. Your boys got to go. But we were going to go home in a little bit anyways at that point because we wanted to play Friday the 13th. Guys, this was a Friday regiment. We'd hang out at the pool. Some people would drink, smoke, whatever. We'd go home, play Friday the 13th. That's just how it went. It was fucking awesome. It was the greatest time of my life, to be honest. So anyways, I head out the gate. I say bye to the boys, dap them up, whatever. And I'm walking down the street, and this mobile home is very dark. There are no street lights. None. And I wasn't sketched out or anything. I was just chilling on my phone, just walking, minding my own business. And then I hear footsteps behind me. And there's a lot of people in that mobile home, so I didn't think anything of it. And the footsteps start getting closer to me. So I'm like, okay, I'm still just keeping my cool because I mean, for all I know, it could be like an elderly couple walking a dog behind me. I don't know. I didn't know. And eventually they got kind of even with me. Like we're walking side by side. And I kind of look over to the left and I'm just confused because they were behind me. They started far back behind me. I don't know why they're cut. I want to remember, it was such a long time ago. It was 2 guys and a girl, I think, because it was the guy that did it. But I remember there was a girl there because the girl said something that probably saved me. So as we're walking, I'm getting kind of confused because they're talking, but it's like in a mumble way to where like it almost sounded like they were whispering to each other, which that started to become a red flag to me because I'm like, okay, what are they doing? And why are they like shoulder to shoulder with me? And right when I get to the last gate to actually get out of the mobile home, the one dude taps me on the shoulder and he's all, hey, what's up? And I'm polite. So I was like, hey, dude. And he goes, hey, man, can I borrow your phone? And I don't know. I mean, I guess in hindsight, I was afraid he was going to take my phone because my phone at that point, I mean, I'm a 17-year-old kid. My phone's like my whole existence. And so my dumbass, I'm pretty sure he's seen me on the phone while he was over my shoulder, like behind me walking. He's seen me on my phone. And for me to look him in his eyes and go, sorry, dude, I don't have one. Oh, my God. So I tell him I don't have one. And then he goes, okay, that's fine. And I'm thinking, cool. And we're walking more, and then he starts walking towards me again, and he lifts his shirt up, right up to where, like, you know, your belly button is, and I can see the back end of the pistol. And now I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm about to die over a bag of Takis. I'm like, is this really how people are gonna remember me? Kid that couldn't go an hour of pool time without having to eat? Like, this is embarrassing. And as he lifts up his shirt, like I said, I see the back of the pistol, and the girl next to him taps him on the shoulder and goes, hey, just leave him alone. And he goes, fine, okay. And then we go our separate ways. And I shit you not. You can ask my dad. You just see down the block a frantic little kid with bleached blonde hair running for his fucking life. I waited till I was out of sight because I didn't want them to see me running because I didn't want them to think I was like panicking and them chase after me to ensure I don't tell the local authorities. But you just see this kid just full sprint down the block. I jumped into that car and I didn't even tell him what happened. He was like, why are you running? And I'm like, oh, I was cold from the pool. What a stupid answer. So that night, I genuinely believe that I was saved by that random girl. So random girl, if you're seeing this, which you probably won't, I want to say thank you. Now, while I've got some time here to kill, I'll let you know about another story about my friend who was also at the pool that night being a complete fucking dumbass. He went missing. Well, he didn't go missing, but we all had a group chat at the time. We don't have it anymore because, you know, we're not boys like that anymore. But we have a group chat, and I got a text early in the morning that says, hey, have you seen my brother? Because 2 of the guys I was friends with in the group, they're brothers. Brother A goes, hey, have you seen brother B? I'm like, no, we didn't even hang out last night. And he was like, oh, because brother B went for a walk like 2 hours ago and hasn't come home. And I'm like, well, you know, he'll figure it out. He's a big kid. And come to find out, this dude, I don't know if you want to call it robbed, but I'll explain why. My friend went to take a walk early in the morning. I don't know why. And he was at the intersection of, you know, blank and blank street. I'm not going to dox where I live or my city. And a dude with a full-on, and I don't know how they haven't found him to this day, because I feel like what I'm about to tell you is pretty distinctive, but this dude has a big-ass diamond tattoo on the side of his face and goes up to my friend and says, give me your phone. My friend doesn't know this guy has a gun on him at this point, but my friend goes, no. Same as me. Well, I was a little bit nicer about it. I told him I didn't have one. I lied. Instead of being mean, you just lie to people. It's easier. So my friend tells him no. And the guy goes, what did you say to me? And my friend, I wish I could see the expression on his face, but this was like, I guess 6 in the morning when this happened, and I'm asleep because I don't go to bed till like 5, even to this day when I don't work. But he tells him no. Guy goes, what did you say? And my friend goes, no, I'm not giving you my phone. This dude grabs the pistol and goes, I will shoot you right here if you don't give me my phone, if you don't give me the phone. And my friend, who just got back from Starbucks, has a latte in his hand, goes, I'm not giving you the phone, but I will give you my latte. This dude takes the latte and fucking throws it. And then goes, let's go take a walk to this alley. And when he told me this, I'm like, dude, how did you not die? But he goes, let's take a walk to the alley. And again, my friend just sternly goes, no. And the guy looks at him and goes, next time, I'm gonna shoot you in the foot. Who even says that? What kind of a threat is that? I mean, that's at this point, that doesn't even sound cool. It would have been like, you know, next time I catch you, I'm gonna blast your ass or something. I'm gonna shoot you in the foot next time I see you. What? So anyways, to my understanding, the guy was never caught. They did a whole police report thing. I don't remember, but I'll always remember my friend for being a dumbass. I don't know why I said always remember like he's dead. No, he's still very much alive and somewhat thriving, getting by. So anyways, that was my story time for today, and also with a little bonus story because I had some time to kill. I wanted to keep this one short and to the point. I'm still kind of new to the storytelling. I tend to kind of go on a tangent about other things, so I'm going to try to work on that. Hopefully with these every Saturday stories, I'll get better at it. But if you guys did enjoy, be sure to smack that like button and be sure to drop that sub. We are trying to gain 50 subscribers by the end of the month, and let me know down below what you want to see next. Follow all my socials in the links below, and I will catch you amazing people in the next one. Bye-bye.